I'm going to review with you an ab rollout. Bear with me, I don't have my microphone today, so hopefully this video still works out and you can hear all of the tips and the form cues. So if I program you this move, if you do program with me, it means you are ready for it. This is an advanced move, so if you stumble upon this video and you've never done this before, I would suggest looking up some modifications to get up to the point where I'm going to demonstrate today. So with the ab rollout, we are going to be kneeling, knees on the pad, and we're going to be using that wheel to roll as far out as we can get and then pull back in. And that roll out and pull back in, we are using our core to maintain proper form, to protect the lower back. So we really do need to activate those deep abdominal muscles. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that will translate to this move. So when we do roll out, we want to make sure that we get into a little bit of cat pose. So you want to almost hollow the back, bring the belly button in to the spine. We don't want to see ourselves rolling in this position. Try to get my hands out of the way so that you can see with the hips falling to the floor. We've got the caving happening in the back. We're not engaging our core muscles at that point. So we want to make sure we roll in this tucked cat pose position. So you can cross at the ankles and let those feet come off of the ground. I've done it both ways. You can leave your toes digging into the ground, either or. If you are new and you've made the modified variations to this point, but you can't fully extend, you can go ahead and put like a weight as a target or a box. I'm not going to use that today. I'm just going to go for it. So we're going to start with the wheel right down close to our legs, making sure that I'm in the frame. Okay, so we're not going to hold our hips down to the ground, right? We want to engage that core. So we're going to make sure to pull everything up. I'm going to go ahead and cross my ankles for this one. So belly button to spine, we're in that cat-like pose. And then we're going to let our arms start to go out and our hips are going to follow, okay? Our hips are going to start to drop to the ground. And then we roll up in the same form. So you have to let your hips go with you. That's really a big miss on this move, is that we let our hips hang back, cat, and we start to move our hands, but our hips aren't going with us, and then we almost just bend forward. So we're really not engaging the core at all with that, right? So don't let your hips hang back, okay? So drop the wheel to the front, cat pose, tuck in the glutes, squeeze, and let your hips go towards the floor. There's a few reps for you to look at if you program with me and think you're not quite doing it right. Let's chat before we continue to do it, because this is a more advanced movement.